Okay, so if you've been in this community long enough, we all know what branch swinging is, right? Your girl starts talking to, dating, or smashing someone else while she's with you and only breaks up with you when she's 100% certain the other guy wants to be with her. Simple concept. We talk about this all the time. But what most guys miss are the signs that his woman is either a serial branch swinger, like the vast majority of women out here, Western women, or if she is about to branch swing. Now, the simple solution to sort of figure this out is to ask yourself, does my girlfriend have hoe tendencies? Now, I want you to keep in mind, guys, that hoe tendencies are a little bit different from banana gobbler tells, to keep it clean for you too, right? Banana gobbler tells are things that you observe in a woman that verifies she is a bona fide banana gobbler. Tattoos, piercings, green hair, etc. But hoe tendencies are the habits that a girl has that she cannot let go of when she gets into a relationship. In other words, she acts like she's still single even though she's dating someone exclusively. The car's been sold, but it's being driven around town with a for sale sign in it and the phone number's in the window just in case somebody else calls offering a higher price than the current owner. This is hypergamy personified. You guys get the point. Now, some women take the for sale sign out of the yard or out of the window in the beginning of the relationship, but most women leave the sign out there. And the quickest way, really, to deduce whether or not your girl is still on the market or back on the market, even though she's still in a relationship with you or positioning herself to be back on the market, is paying attention to her habits before and during your relationship. Now, there are quite a few hoe tendencies out there, or indicators that she's not really off the market, even though she's your girlfriend. But I'm going to point out the three most obvious that will let you know with damn near 100% certainty that your girl is on the market, even though you're in a relationship with her. And trust me when I tell you, trust me, you are going to need to know these tells. Before I get into it, guys, listen, do your boy a solid. Push me up in the algorithm by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the video. If you guys could just take a few seconds to help me out, I'd really, really appreciate that. Also, if you want to be notified when I go live, download the Sharpe Stream app and enable the push notifications. Don't worry, guys, I'm not going to blow you up. It's just that YouTube notifications, they've been a bit wonky lately. And I mean, listen, most, if not all of my subscribers aren't getting notified when I go live. So make sure you get your hands on my app to stay in the know and get notified anytime I go live. Okay, 3 signs your girlfriend is still on the dating market, even though she says she's still your girlfriend. Number 1, she draws attention to herself when she's with you in public. I went on vacation to Hawaii way back in 2016 with the woman who would eventually be my girlfriend. Well, we were at breakfast one morning and all of a sudden she starts getting all loud, right? She starts getting animated. So I looked behind me and I saw a dude who pretty much looked like Thor. That's right, guys. Devin was displaying hoe tendencies. Now, I shut that down real quick by telling her that if she wanted to fuck him, all she had to do was tell him. And I'm sure that he wouldn't turn her down, right? It's funny, I actually said this loud enough for both of them to hear. Now, I didn't see action, but Devin turned a brilliant shade of magenta and quieted down for the rest of breakfast. If you're out with your girl and all of a sudden she starts talking loudly or starts becoming animated, she is trying to draw attention to herself, which is a bona fide banana gobbler tendency. When women are around men they're attracted to, they subconsciously draw attention to themselves to get their attention. This is just in their biological makeup. Men and women alike are going to do things to get the attention of attractive people of the opposite sex. It's human nature. But if your girl is trying to get a man's attention around you, even though she knows she's in a relationship with you, you have to ask yourself, what do you think she's doing when you're not around? Number 2, she shows cleavage when she's not around you. In the same vein as attention whoring, women who show cleavage when they're not in the presence of their boyfriends or husband, definitely hoes. Definitely hoes. Women with wedding rings, women who are married, wedding rings, who are also showing cleavage, those are easy marks. Easy mark. Guys, listen, I have smashed countless wives, and most of them show skin 24/7, with or without their husbands around. Don't get me wrong. It's perfectly okay for your girl to look good for you. When I When I take Devin out, she wears, form-fitting clothes, short skirts, heels, and her huge, chesticles are always on full display, right? But back when she used to actually go to work, it was plain Jane attire. She basically just wore t-shirts, jeans, and sneakers most of the time. Understand this, gentlemen. A woman takes herself off the market, not her man. If she is really, really happy, then she eliminates any and all situations that could lead to getting attention from men, like dressing up and going to places without you, entertaining conversations with men, and so on and so forth. So if your woman is dressed to the nines when she goes out with her girls for girls' nights out, which she shouldn't be doing anyway, and she wears dresses, heels, shows cleavage when she's at work, whatever the case may be, she's got hoe tendencies, and she is definitely back on the market. Number 3, she doesn't post pictures of you on social media. Now, your girl shouldn't be on social media in the first place, as I've talked about many, many times in the past. But I also understand that in order to make staying off social media a requirement for your commitment, you gotta be high value, right? Like, you have to be select. Now, you don't have to be in the top 5%, or really even the top 10%, but you've got to be in the top 25% if you expect a woman to give up social media in order to be with you. And because 75% of men are outside of the top 25%, I'll give those guys a pass. Just understand, gentlemen, that if your girl is on social media, there is a better than average chance that she is either directly or indirectly looking for your replacement and has likely already found him. So if you want to reduce the odds of this happening to you, work on getting into that top 25%, and you will start to notice how much a woman will actually give up to be with you. Anyway, so we've all perused through Instagram. We see good-looking girls, right? We've seen all kinds of booty pics, cleavage, etc. But as you're scrolling, you see no pictures of a man, no pictures of a husband, boyfriend, significant other, nothing. You got yourself a hoe, gentlemen. When a woman is in a relationship with a man she loves and respects, they tell the world. Every picture is of her and him doing whatever, whenever, however. Women love for people to see that they've been chosen by a man. And if you're high value, she'll make sure everyone knows. When she is proud of her boyfriend or her significant other, women make sure everybody knows it, and of course they do this via social media. But if you look at your girl's page and you see that pictures of you are noticeably absent, she's still on the market. So guys, keep these things in mind when you're out here dating. Paying just a little more attention goes a long way in avoiding getting blindsided like you've been with your last 3 girlfriends. Thanks for watching.